when I enlisted as a soldier. It was 1 month before September 11th. And I got to witness, as a weapon of this democracy, the failure of corporate media to this country. I think that was the major rise of the blogging community and the independent media in America, is because a lot of Americans felt the same. The corporate media has failed America to deliver the truth to the people of this country. We protect the First Amendment dearly, and that First Amendment is so important. But we can no longer trust this sponsored corporate media. We look to the bloggers and independent people to actually deliver the news. And when I was in Iraq, I started blogging myself. I didn't know what a blog was at the time. Somebody had to explain to me exactly what I was doing. They're saying, "You're blogging." I was like, "Oh, great, well, I'm blogging." But what I was doing then, I was filling a gap. I was trying to give the American people the truth of my experience, the experience that the media wasn't covering, the stuff that I didn't see on Fox News or CNN was what I wanted to express to the people of America.
Blogging has been so successful that the military has begun to censor it, which is kind of an impossible task, but they've censored YouTube and MySpace, and I'm sure they'll be interested in other places.
The soldiers and Marines, they're getting the internet. A lot of them can get the internet. And most of them want to use it to write emails to their loved ones and do other things for entertainment on there while they got some free time. But there are some who are looking for the news, and they are turning towards the blogs.
The majority of troops in Iraq want to be out of Iraq. They don't want to be there. They want to come home. They want the war over with. And right now, what Iraq Veterans Against the War is doing is helping that voice get across. You guys have a really strong voice every time you sit down behind your keyboard. And if you find the Aaron Mutadas, the Mark Wilkersons, the Eli's, all these people that are resisting and can put their stories onto your blogs and help to put that story forward, and we start to realize that the GIs who are fighting this war don't want it to continue, then politicians see that, the American people see that, and it forwards the case. And so don't relinquish and don't minimize the power that you have sitting behind your keyboard, because it is big.
We have to look back to where we started as this community, of searching out truth and reporting the justice and doing the real investigative journalism that has failed in America. I think the most people that are credible to speak about that is the average citizen and the veterans who have fought in the war. That's what makes Iraq Veterans Against the War so powerful, is that we have fought in this war and we're coming home to give you the realities of it. And we can't ask the average blogger to go to Iraq and to witness it firsthand. But you can interview the soldiers who have been there, and you can talk to us, because we're waiting, and there's many of us who are waiting to speak. There's over 3,500 that will never get their story out. And we can't continue to fail those people. We've got to take charge of our military. We've got to take charge of this war and end it as soon as possible. So I urge the blogging community to step up, to look towards organizations that are really doing grassroots work and really doing the investigations that are needed, and really have the stories that need to be published. And let's join together and let's end this war.